Alright, you guys, welcome back. I don't know if this is a good idea or if it was a good idea, but whatever, you guys, bear with me. I'm trying to stay creative here. I'm trying to keep my mind, my creative juices flowing. I had this idea in my head, of course, and I tried it. It looks cool, whatever. I don't know, some people might think it's dumb, whatever. You guys already know by the title and thumbnail of this video, but let me explain a little more. So I've been doing these little videos where I have this like idea and I create the photo and mess with it in Photoshop, and I show you guys how I completely suck at Photoshop and I really don't know what the hell I'm doing. But today I wanted to put in a little bit of a twist. I wanted to use this camera, which is the Sony A6000, as you can see there, with the Tamron 28-75, which is it's a higher end lens, but the body isn't. The body is kind of a the body is an entry level camera. So I just want to show you guys that you guys can kind of create stuff with whatever you have. Yeah, I know, this is a more expensive lens.
But Alex, you're using an expensive lens.
It's like 900 bucks, it is expensive. But the camera in itself is about $400. I think you can get it for $400 right now. So yeah, let's get to it. So the idea was to shoot this in my kitchen because the whole concept of this is shooting these photo ideas from home and using things you have at home and using the cameras and gear you have at home and shooting these photos at home, quarantine. So I'm only gonna leave one light on so that we can still see some of the red coming up. I might take a couple of photos, one without the phone, one with the light up here hitting it, and then the one in the basket obviously, and then that way we have different light sources we can mess with in Photoshop and blend. But yeah, let's get to it and see how it goes. As you can see here, I wanted to shoot with the Sony A6000. Since it's not that great in low light, I wanted to put it on a tripod so I can do some long exposure photography as well with it, so I can keep the ISO low. As you can see here, I used 100 ISO and then the shot at 2.8 because this is the lowest this lens will go on the aperture, and then I shot at 1/6 of a second, which is longer exposure, and then I underexposed a little just to get a darker look and feel, and then you can see the light a little more coming out from the basket and from the top. I did have Erica come in and help me to light the top. Sometimes you can convince your girlfriend to do stuff, and most of the time she'll be like,
"This is dumb. What are you doing? This is dumb. I don't want to do this."
But, you know, sometimes I'm like, well, I got some cookies I can give you if you help me, and then it usually works. But yeah, so I convinced Erica to help me out, put the light from the top. Next thing is to put them into Photoshop and see how it comes out. Alright, so obviously we bring in these photos into Lightroom and pick the ones we like. I ended up liking this like bluish white colored lighting on the fruit basket and all that, and it looks really cool how it looks like on the tile in the kitchen and the wall. So I went with that and took it into Photoshop. I started working my magic, which there's no magic here. I'm just clicking away like crazy and trying different things. There's some tools obviously that I know they do certain things and I know how to kind of work them and do what they do and make them do what they do, but for the most part I'm literally just either going with it, trying different things. Sometimes I look stuff up on Google and get like a quick tutorial, but for the most part I'm a noob. I suck at this, so don't judge me on my composition, alright? I'm trying here, you guys. Even my speaker thinks I'm garbage. Alright, my speaker just went berserk right now. As I was trying to make this damn video. It's just like, shut your ass up, Alex, you don't know nothing. But yeah, as I was saying, yeah, so yeah, I took this into Photoshop, I created this whole like coronavirus in the basket, meaning like, you know, clean your vegetables and your fruits when you bring them home. You should be doing that regardless, even when there's no damn pandemic. Like, wash your vegetables and fruits, but now more than ever because you just never know. That was the whole point of this photo shoot and like awareness type of thing. What am I, like some like freaking revolutionary photographer creating awareness for coronavirus or something? Like, what am I? One of the main things for this video as well was I wanted to try something with the Sony A6000 and just show you guys that you don't need the craziest camera body or lenses. Even if I had a kit lens, I don't know where the hell my kit lens is at right now, or else I would have used it. You don't need a crazy lens either. You can use a kit lens and create something like this with just that. You just gotta know how to work the body. You gotta know how to work that body, you know what I'm saying? You gotta work that body. You gotta know how to work your camera, and you gotta know how to work lighting, I guess. One of the main things with this that makes it look cool is the lighting, and where you place the lighting and how you make it look, and then combine all that in post. I think that's a big factor, lighting and just knowing the settings you need to use on your camera. So yeah, you guys, hope you guys enjoyed that. If you guys want to see more of how like I create these photos in Photoshop, let me know in the comments below. I mean, I'll try to make something if that's something you guys want to see. I don't think I'd be very good at explaining what I'm doing. I can be like, yeah, I use this to do that, and I change this with that. But for the most part, I don't think I'm up to par with Photoshop to be giving tutorials. I'm just showing you guys how I do this as a noob and not really knowing how the hell I'm doing it and creating these photos. Some are awesome, some are garbage, some are just mediocre. I understand, I get that. Not everybody's gonna like this, but you know what? I don't give a damn, alright? Yeah, hope you guys are creating. If you guys are doing anything like this at home, let me know in the comments below, or shoot me some videos, or what are you guys doing during this quarantine and these weird ass times in the world with staying home all day and jobs are canceled? I don't know. You guys stay safe out there, take precautions, don't do stupid shit, and just stay safe. Alright, see you guys on the next one.